Freedom 35. It's no joke, but it might not be exactly what you think it is. But a lot of people ask, how did we end up with a debt-free, off-grid homestead? And so we kind of thought about it, and I don't think we have any secrets, but we do have a story. And I thought we'd tell you our story. And in fact, we have a bunch of old footage from when we first built this place, and we can show you what this place looked like 9 years ago. And so this is it. This is our Freedom 35 plan, our debt-free, off-grid homestead. No way! Oh! That was awesome.
All right, your turn. Dad, your turn.
No way.
Yeah, here.
No way.
Here, it's your turn.
No way.
Yes.
When you're camping, you somehow in your brain justify having none of the normal comforts and conveniences of a normal house, and somehow it's fun to sleep in a tiny little tent on the hard ground. In your mind, you've said, I want to be close to a beautiful lake. And because we want to be in some wonderful place, we're totally willing to camp in a tent and use a little camp stove and sit around a fire with lawn chairs. And so if we can do that when you want to go off-grid, when you want to go homestead, when you want to get debt-free, you can do it. You can just camp. And that's the secret. Like, it's actually that easy. And that's what we did. So we went camping on our land. We could sell our house, get rid of our mortgage, and we had our little piece of land and we had our camping gear. What are we doing right now? What are we standing on?
The property.
Yeah, and what's gonna go right here?
Our house.
Our house!
Daddy, after that, then you please go get a tent.
You want the tent?
Yeah.
How come?
Today is June the 3rd or the 4th. Who do we have in here?
Hi, Mom. Sarah, Julia, and Kezia.
What are you guys doing?
Playing Uno.
Are there mosquitoes in there?
No.
There's mosquitoes out here.
That's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad.
And of course the kids love it. I mean, they don't know any different. They would like prefer to camp all the time. So we built our house, and it took us about 6 months before our house was warm and dry and ready for winter. Ugh.
This is a pretty hard hole that we're digging, Dad.
It's that easy.
Can you help me do it around here? Daddy, there's some really, really tough knot, and
Okay.
I can do it. Daddy,
You
I
can do it?
it.
Of course you can.
Watch out, Julia.
There's Jeff bringing in our wood cook stove. Oh, that's pretty amazing. What are you guys doing? You're raking.
I shoveled it.
Oh.
we'd already passed that first critical challenge, which was like, how do you actually get out there and get debt free? And the answer was camping. Anyways, it's time for us to head back. We'll see you back at the ranch. Look at all those hard-working little ladies, hey?
Oh, there's a queen.
Oh, yeah. Here she is, just a second. Big, long, dark abdomen, hey? Mm-hmm. I think finally this good weather will help them. There'll be lots of feed out there.
Yeah.
Lots of clover. Oh, little babies.
You dropped one.
This is delicious.
That's a.
This is like we've been waiting.
Just eat that whole. You don't have to shell.
It was so good. The little garden here by the house is like the little snack cupboard. These peas, my goodness. They're giant. Yeah.
Your eggs are ready.
Ooh. Okay.
Time.
I'm coming. A nice cup of tea in our new screened-in porch. This is our mosquito protection plan. This is better than we imagined it, right?
Absolutely.
The screened-in porch has been on our list for years. And man, is it just so amazing. It's like changed our life. You trained for this?
No.
I love it with the high roof and the clear roof. We can see all the aspen shimmering. Who's the millionaire in this situation? Hey, we're finally getting a little bit of green on our roof, hey?
Yeah.
This root cellar has been amazing. You get to eat that in exchange for some milk. This is definitely part of why we're so wealthy.
Absolutely.
We get fresh goat's milk and fresh goat cream and
That's awesome.
cheese, and we get to have cute little baby goats every spring.
Nice, sweet girl. Definitely not starving.
No. There they go. That's what they want. What also makes us wealthy is having a huge garden. And these are the brand new gardens this year. And how about having piggies? Well, the carrots are looking pretty good, Rose.
Yeah, they're coming, eh?
Still early, but I mean,
There's a stinking huge head of cabbage here.
really? Onions are sure growing good.
Yep.
Just in the straw. Look at that. Nice.
You should come see my baby sedum garden
Where's that?
at my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Wow. I like these little ball ones.
I know, they're cute.
But this thing, this is awesome.
Wow.
Sarah's got a plant too.
Oh, nice. Sarah's got her.
Nicely done, Ab. Yeah. Some people want to see what's going on in the house, Ab.
Okay.
So the door is holding up. And look at the girls put all this trim in here. milled it and planed it and shaped it and made it into like a shiplap, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here.
Yeah, that looks great. Show me the finished side. Oh, this looks so good. We haven't shown people that you built a bed in here. And there's a bed over there with a mosquito net. And look at that nice shelf that...
And the bowl there. You can see the bowl.
The shelf that Sarah made. Does this give you joy?
Yes. I got giddy when I opened the door. It's like steamy, warm, greenhousey in
know.
here.
Tomatoes everywhere. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. And peppers. Look at the peppers on this thing.
I know.
Wow. Look at them all. There's pickles everywhere. There's pickles way above my head. There's pickles like 8 feet up there. Look at this guy.
Yeah, you want to see a funny one?
Don't you think he's edible?
Here's some.
Pretty rich. Wow. That is awesome. Well done, Rose.
Thanks.
You're a professional.
Nope.
I'm like,
I'm learning. Oh my.
Is it yummy? You gotta keep your eye on these because one day just boom,
I know.
there's a cauliflower.
You can see there's stuff like going on down there, but
Sorry?
I'm looking at the broccoli.
What was that? Look at that. I'm really excited about them this year. It picked easily, but...
Yeah, right. Hey Jeff, look. I want to show you something.
Oh. Not ready.
Look how big this thing is.
Oh, wow. What a thumper. He's a pretty handsome guy. He's pretty chill. Have you spent some time with this guy before?
I've seen them.
Yeah.
Afternoon she spends with him.
What do you have in your hand? Show me. Show me your froggy.
I'm gonna get
How's the water?
Really nice.
Why aren't you going all the way in then?
Because it's over there that's deep.
Oh.
Here is just getting wet.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to commit to a lot more than this.
Just a dip. When we bought this place, we did not know it had a beach like this. And man, it's just awesome. We were telling you this story about how we went from like a normal job and a normal mortgage, working full time. We seem to still like be losing money, even though, you know, we were kept chiseling at it. I don't know, it just wasn't working, and we thought we just got to do something drastic. Okay, Rose, what do you say? This is it?
Yeah.
Mom, is this hot?
I thought you said we were going to build it.
So we got a view of the creek. We're close to the water. We got good sun exposure to the south and to the west. So we bought a piece of property that was only accessible by a quad. But it was cheap. It's cheap like borscht. And then we were able to get rid of the mortgage and all the debt. And once you're debt free, work is a whole different thing. It's like not something you do just because you have to. It's like, well, wait, there's certain types of work I would like to do. And there's risks you can take. So I was actually able to quit a regular job and start my own business. Sometimes we worked a lot, and sometimes we didn't work a lot at all. But the key was we kept working. And we kept making money. And then I'd say this is like the third key thing that in our story. The first one was getting out of debt by camping on a cheap piece of land. The next one was keep working. But the third one was use your money and your time and invest, not just in like normal investments, but in yourself, in your homestead. You know, learn new skills, invest in your own health, like eat better
Good
food.
Yeah.
But also, like a monetary investment is invest in a garden
Yeah.
and a greenhouse. We still participate in the world.
Yeah.
It's just that it's on our terms.
Yes.
Like we like took the power back.
We gotta take the power back!
And then eventually you get to the point where you're kind of living like a millionaire. You're eating terrific food. You're spending time with your family. You're doing things you enjoy and you're passionate about. You should have like a drive to be productive, or a drive to explore, or a drive to serve. Like I think every person has that in them. Don't try and like stack up millions of dollars. I mean, one, you can see what the stock market does. It just takes you for a ride. But also, it's got to have a fair return to actually beat out inflation. You know what? Just keep working. That's the secret.
And it's not that you have
You
to
just keep working,
You
but
don't have to work like a slave all the time. It's
no, do something you enjoy.
Yeah, and do it as you need to or as you want to.
Yeah, because you're not behind the 8 ball.
Right.
You can do what you want.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I want.
What? Want a kombucha or something?
Yes, that's what I was thinking about, a kombucha. Do you love the beach?
Yes. It's my happy place.
It is pretty awesome. You know, camping and then slowly building our homestead. We did without a lot of stuff that normal people have, right? Or people normally have. But we also have things that people normally do not have.
That's true.
Maybe the single biggest thing that people are concerned about doing what we did is basically the hygiene related stuff. It's the bathrooms, showers, and washing.
Right.
So in our story, you know, clearly we believe in hygiene. So how did we do it?
So in the summertime when we first moved out, we had like solar bags. We'd heat them up outside in the sun, and then we'd have a shower. And then when it was too not sunny to do that, we'd just heat up a pot of water and put it in a solar bag, which seemed lame while you're doing it, but as soon as you get in the shower, you're like, this was so worth it.
That first solar bag we had was a gallon.
That little teeny tiny
Yeah.
one? Yeah, that
Yeah.
one was like maybe like a 6-year-old boy size.
It was I was going to say it worked great for me. We believe it's luxury to have a huge long shower.
Oh yeah, like when I go
Like, it's not that we
visiting-
think that that's lame. It's
No.
just that it is luxury and we don't have it all the time. It's certain times of the year we do, because if we got rainwater and if we got the wood stove going, we can have huge long showers and we can have them twice a day if we want. And then the outhouse. I mean,
Most of the time, I appreciate the composting outhouse toilet. When it's really cold outside or when it's mosquito-y, I do not like the composting outhouse toilet, only because it's freezing cold or I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. So I'm not gonna lie, that part is terrible.
yeah.
But the rest of the year, it's quite nice.
It has literally saved us, I'm going to say $100,000 or $200,000,
Wow.
because like to get a well out here,
Right.
30 grand. But then we need more solar system, you know, add in
Yeah.
another 10 grand. But then you need a whole septic system. There's another 30 grand.
Yeah.
So now you're up to like 70, say 75 grand. Well, you don't have that, so you have to borrow it. And if you tack that into a mortgage that's 25 years long, you're going to end up paying double or triple that. We're now talking about a composting outhouse that's pretty darn awesome, that's saving us well over $100,000.
For washing dishes, we just heat up water on the wood stove while I'm cooking or whatever. And then we just dump the pot of water into the sinks. And we've got a gray water system. So when I'm done, I get to just pull the plug and it drains away, which is actually like luxurious as well.
Yeah. And in the summertime, we got the rainwater tanks outside. Then you can just walk over there and wash your hands at any time. So, yeah, that's why we don't have a lot of infectious disease in our family. Well, that looks pretty nice. Hey?
Yeah, the fire's nice too.
Wow. Like, say we were millionaires. Would we be eating anything different right now?
No.
We would have
No.
bacon on the potatoes.
We'd have bacon on the potatoes.
You're right. We would have our own bacon bits on the potatoes. You got us. We're not actually millionaires.
Ooh, yum. It looks like a toasted marshmallow stick.
Looks so good. Christina, you are a professional.
It's actually my feet. My feet are professional.
Oh, your feet are that's where the skill lies. The first year we moved out here, we moved into a tent, but I still had a regular job.
Yes.
And then the next year, so year 2, I thought, well, you know what? I can risk quitting a regular job and starting my own business.
Yeah.
So we started our own business, and then I worked a lot.
Yes.
And I worked a lot for, let's say, the next 3 years.
Yes.
But we were, instead of trying to catch up, we were now getting ahead. That was the year where we took a lot of time off, and we only worked half the year because we could finally afford to. And we didn't work as much, and we got a lot more done around here, and we did, fun projects and went on trips.
Yep.
So before, we had maybe $2,500 worth of mortgage, property taxes, insurance, utilities. That's 30 grand a year. I mean, you don't have to be a mathematician to know that that's going to add up really fast. Like 30 grand for 5 years, let's do it, $150,000 in your pocket. That's after-tax money.
Yep.
And you can have some gardens, and you can save thousands of dollars a
On your
year
food
on your
costs.
food. And that brings us to now, because for a little over a year, I've been able to not work much at all. And it's good because the homestead really needed to finally get some things done. And now what are we gonna do?
We're just going to keep going.
But what are we gonna do?
Enjoy the homestead and keep working on projects and keep improving it.
Yeah.
And
And will we work?
yeah.
Right. But will we work for money?
Yes.
Of course. There's a time to work, and I love to work when it's time, right? But there's times that you don't need to or want to work, and you have a family, and you got a homestead. The point is, we can do whatever we want. It's not a pipe dream. You can actually do this.
It works for us.
Yeah.
It may not work for everybody, but
No.
it works for us.
And I think everyone's going to do it differently, but I think the
Yes.
principles are going to be the same.
Yeah.
You got to get out of that debt. That's crushing. And without the debt, you can keep working at the things you're skilled at. Instead of just trying to catch up, you can actually get ahead. You can invest it in yourselves. I don't know. I think you should do it. I think so many people could do this. I don't even know what you're waiting for. If you need to get into the woods, you need to go now.